Hello YouTube and welcome to part 13 of the Dark Souls 2 Extinction Challenge run. We have the last two rooms of Brightstone Cove Seldora left, and it's on to Drangleic Castle. I don't think I've died at all. 128, you can check the notes on the end of the last video and see if that's correct. I don't recall dying. I don't recall dying today. I fell off the map a few times moving the bonfire forward the other day. Okay, that's what it was. I was like, that number doesn't seem correct.
Is that here to see low, however?
Oh, I can go above 10? I thought 10.5 was the highest. Okay. Well, we got 250,000 souls here. That is 5 levels. What do I want to do in this 5 levels? I think, you know, I think I want to dump it in faith and get some stronger, just kind of random miracles to put in my back pocket. Yeah, if I get to 42 for Greater Lightning Spear, well, Great Lightning Spear, or, it's really anything up there. Splintering Lightning Spear at 50. So when we left off, we had just reached the castle the castle bonfire. So all of these guys were cleaned out late Saturday morning, early Saturday morning. It's like 2 or 3 a.m. I was awake, so I just cleared out all of those guys. And then over the weekend, it took me about an hour and a half to clean out this pathway down through the church. I'm letting my stamina run out, which is bad, because it means you can't run as quickly. Bobby with the 3-month streak, 5-month total subscriptions. This is where I got all my deaths. Just kind of dropping down, trying to get to the next bonfire, because I forgot where it was. So the next bonfire is actually... I tried to walk off here and couldn't figure it out. It's walk off here and hug that wall. Then you go down the ladder and you're at this bonfire. And we need to go back up one bonfire. Quick. So there was the doors that I was trying to unlock. Those have been unlocked. And I had to run back to Shaded Ruins because apparently I missed Wanderer, Creighton the Wanderer in Shaded Ruins. He came here, talked to him, showed him the Ring of Thorns, and he gives you the key to open those doors. Well, bad news for him. He's no longer needed. And you know what happens when an NPC is no longer needed? We give him the stick. Oh, hey. I can just backstab him. Well, that's... I really should just plus 2 these knives. Because they're, like, perfect for killing NPCs. But he gives you the key to this door. If you don't free him, Pate is waiting down here, and Pate gives you the key for that door. The wooden chest is booby-trapped with a firebomb. And inside that is the Black Knight Ultra Greatsword, a Pyromancy, and a Pyromancy upgrade. Inside the metal chest is the gloves I'm wearing, which I use for all of my characters. They just give you random critical hits. Oh, these guys are dead. Yeah, I didn't put back on the poison gear because I just wasn't... NPC fights are really not that difficult at this point in time. I will put them back on when we get to Castle Drawing Leg. I have an entire setup ready for Castle Drawing Leg. I'm also waiting to light that torch until this room is despawned, because that torch will spawn an invader. It is the last torch in the area. So last part, we had the gutter denizen, and I couldn't figure out where that invader came from. It's the same concept. That invader is from lighting all the torches in the gutter. You know, multiple space heaters is how you light a building on fire. You know what you could get, and I only learned about them recently? You could get a chicken coop heater, which are specifically designed not to light things on fire, but to keep them very warm. Because typically in a chicken coop, you have the highly flammable substance known as hay. Chickens aren't highly flammable. Chickens are just mildly flammable. Oh, I'm at the wrong bonfire. I only went to this bonfire to kill Crate and the Wanderer. there really isn't a faster way to get where I'm going. That door doesn't stay open because you use homeward, which closes all doors. You can see which spiders I don't typically remember. It's like, this room should still be spawning spiders. I only really opened it up recently. But also I have a ton of stuff to sell to Gavilan, which is gonna be great. I actually believe the enemies in that side room will be the last enemies to be spawned. We do have to deal with the invader, which is more important. So that dude, turn around. I should have a spider following me. There he is. You know, it's like the fun statistic, you're never more than 10 feet away from a spider. There are some exceptions globally, but for the most part, you're never more than 10 feet away from a spider. We here in Dark Souls 2 are trying to make Drain Lake one of those exceptions. I don't know what I got stuck on there, to be honest. You know, I think the you eat 20 spiders in your lifetime needs more fact-checking than you're 10 feet away from a spider. Because, realistically, you're 10 feet away from a spider because you're 10 feet away from grass, and spiders just live in grass. Unless you're gonna do something like the average person has eaten 20 spiders in their lifetime because spiders have fallen into their food during processing. So your ground beef has some spider in it. In which case, I think that's just a shitty cop-out. Spider. Okay. Well, let's go summon our invader. Also, my torch timer is now ridiculous. I read flippadoos as flippendo. You know, Harry Potter 1, the video game. I don't think it exists anywhere else but Harry Potter 1, the video game. Oh, maybe this one doesn't spawn an invader. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I was also invaded by, but why what? Why did I fire off 15 arrows? To, pick up 15 arrows. I had arrows to pick up, and I had arrows to shoot. You can't leave the loot laying on the ground. We're never coming back here after this. How you doing, King? Oh, I thought I got you through him. And it wasn't nearly as wasteful as the 20 life gems that I had to go back to get in the gutter. I didn't just eat 20 life gems right there. I went to Frozen Elium Lois and got my shit kicked in. Yeah, but what if the wall I was shooting was like that wall from Elden Ring, and if I did a bajillion damage to it, it was actually an illusionary wall? And just no one ever found out because no one decided to do a bajillion damage to that wall. They did fix the 50 hit wall. The wall had 999 HP, and you dealt, it just didn't put the illusionary wall damage modifier. Or something like that. I don't know. I watched a video on the how and why of that wall. But apparently in Elden Ring, there's a damage modifier on illusionary walls that they have a ton of HP to stop NPCs from accidentally breaking them. But there's a damage modifier for players to break them in one hit. But they wanted to take that illusionary wall out. I didn't get the warning of an ad break coming up. Rude. Yeah. Why is my ad timer not working? Spider, I see you. Had to reset that page real quick. At least it didn't move the position of the page with no scroll bar this time. That was awful. So that spider that's attacking, I'm hitting over here, is from somewhere that way. Because I stopped moving here and it hit me. I don't know. I just got a memo that pre-roll ads are on. Run an ad break to disable them. While I'm running an ad break. I have a lot of questions. Look, we can blame Chrome, but I think it's just Twitch rolling out systems and expecting the users to be the beta testers. But hey, at least they expect us to beta test a thing with more users than we're given moments. And it appears slightly more thought out than moments. Though I was watching Jeremy Dooley and Platty streaming Phasmophobia. I was watching the VOD of it on Jeremy's channel, duly noted, for YouTube. And Platty was just going off about Twitch killing moments. And Jeremy's like, yeah, I don't care. I wasn't given access to the feature. I have no attachment to the feature. I wasn't gonna go to bat for something that I never used. With one of Jeremy's condemnations of moments being, they organized 4,000 content creators to petition Twitch to keep moments. And Jeremy's response was, congratulations, you organized Chilled Chaos's viewers. It's a very small sample size on this website. Is it really 3 enemies between me and Progress? Are we doing this again? There were too many stipulations for moments. You had a limited number of them that you could use. So you had to be very selective about when you use them. And when you tell a content creator, you know, use this thing, which is a clip, but with more rules, they're just gonna use clips. It was like a higher tier of clip. It was weird. Right, you can't jump on spider webs because they're sticky. Okay, cool. That's and it's Brightstone Cove Seldora done. We are on to Castle Drang Lake. We killed this guy when we killed Freya. I really should have left him for last. My bad. And there's nothing in this room. Except for an ambush.
No one has come this far, not for a very long while. Young Harlow, do you wish to share this curse? Then accept the fate of your ilk and face the trials that await you. Unless you have already joined the Crestfallen.
No, the Crestfallen's back at Majula. He's sitting next to the death counter. He's gonna be the second to last NPC to die.
Young Harlow, there are but two paths. Inherit the order of this world, or destroy it. Only a true monarch can make such a choice. Very few indeed have come even this far. And yet your journey is far from over. Half-grown Hollow, have you what it takes? Truly? Young Hollow, seek after the Fenric. He who almost became a true monarch. The Fenric is certain to right your way. Fledgling Hollow, may we meet again?
So, that was Aldia, and he acts as both halves of the serpents from Dark Souls 1, where one wants you to end the cycle and one wants you to keep the cycle going. Shaded fork. Crane is going to be down until Wednesday. Oh, so you're just going to, you know, get paid to show up tomorrow. I mean, it'll keep you busy. Also, I didn't take anything out for dinner. We're going out to dinner tonight because I am absolutely starving after spending 6 hours working on the farm yesterday. I also think no, I did not eat the spit of nachos you left behind for me. I thought about doing that, but I am starving, and also my stomach is a little upset. My friend made me Sam's Club salmon with crab cake, which was okay. And also instant mashed potatoes. Hey, are you less mad that I'm here now?
This castle is isolated, but nonetheless you must forge on to bring an end to your journey and mine.
Ow! I mean, whacked me in the face. Can I poison you guys? Because you kind of live in... Oh, I can. I think that was 4 arrows. So after this gauntlet right here, we're gonna need to do a gear swap. Oh, there's a treasure chest over here. That's not a mimic. I know that for a fact. There is a mimic in here. Combustion! Close range, shotgun, pyromancy. Oh, I shouldn't knock you off the ledge. I kind of want your gear. Like, I don't want it to have it. I want it to sell it to Gatlin. Third dude in line should wake up. But my friend had me on their farm. I was weeding their flower bed because it had a bunch of poison ivy in it, and they are super allergic to poison ivy. Like, cortisone shots reaction to poison ivy instead of medication that is topical. So I cleaned up the flower beds, and then we put up chicken wire fences around some trees. That, put this away, and grab that. Put this away and grab this. I think I'm only gonna get one shot at this. But I'm gonna put it on my hotbar anyway. There's supposed to be 2 pursuers here. Why did they not? Maybe they're somewhere else. Anyway, we're gonna be very aggressive in our gear at the moment. If you're asking why I put on the rat ring increases the rate that poison effects build up. So my goal for the 2 pursuers was poison sword, poison skirt, and then rat ring to increase poison gain. But we'll keep the poison skirt on. Let's put on the gold serpent ring, though. Ring of blades, I really don't need. This room's a little annoying. No, I'm thinking of a different room. But there was a phantom hidden here. Close the door. Why does it feel like this area was made less annoying? Oh, can I poison the statue without waking it up? Oh, you can hit them to wake them up early. Okay. Neat. You can sniff which statues are actually alive. These statues are alive. Yeah, that is enemies revealed by the torch. I think Cast Light also reveals them. But yeah, their entire shtick is they're just vibing. Okay, that sound effect you just heard, that is the sound of my gauntlets doing a critical hit. Oh, you respawn? Oh, good. Good, there is a god. Wait, no there isn't. I just heard a statue of life behind me. Oh, and he got a clean, like, 60% of my health hit on me. He had it right the first time. There is a god. He's just a dick. And then it puts you all the way back here. It's gonna be a long push through the castle. Okay, so we need just to get really lucky with our forward progress and be able to push really far. But at the same time, that's terrible because when we die, we'll have so much content to go through. Like, those ruined sentinels are no joke. I am level 180, we'll call it, 179 if we're being accurate. Ruined sentinels are no joke. Which is wild, because when you fight them the first time, you just slap them down real quick. Can I wake these guys up from statue? Oh, I can. Two. 3. That's fine. That doesn't take any time at all. That crit didn't matter. Oh, actually it did. That man survived. I'm getting a ton of souls from these guys, which is to be expected because I'm entering the back end of this game. I say entering the back end of this game, that's not the case. I normally deal with these guys by just chaining backstabs, 2 backstabs and they're dead. For some reason on this playthrough, I've just decided to be hyper aggressive with them. He might need a hit on standing up to get 2 backstabs, and by might, I mean he absolutely does. One of those hits have critted, that would have been great. Yeah, for some reason they have thunder attacks that have no cast on them, and their weapons don't have that ability. Like the The weapons from Frozen Elysium Lois, the heavy attack is it shoots a projectile. So, you know, we can do that too if we get the weapon. These guys are just using regular weapons. We're gonna walk over here. Make sure all of these statues are statues. We'll be back down to that area in a second. I remember being near something interesting, but I don't remember what it is. I remember what it is. Okay, that's super rude. I'm gonna have to come around and kill that dude. How do I do that again? I don't remember, but the way you solve this puzzle, that pit is all corrosive. Now you get chased by a couple dudes. The dude's a pro, thinking they're smarter than you. But little do they know I have way too many weapons. Where is my bow? Why do I feel like I remember this one being the middle? It's not. Okay. Is it trapped? No. And your reward is corrosive urns. Rings all have their correct space. That's what was taking so long there. Oh, this room. Yeah. This room's fun. And you have to walk through it a lot. Okay. I'm getting bullied. You gonna... Thank you. So this is a painting of the Queen of Drangleic Castle, and if you walk up to the painting, you get cursed. Specifically, that painting curses you because all of the queens in Drangleic, all 4 of them, are fragments of Manus. Illusionary Wall Bonfire. There are several of those in this game. Oh, the Hunter's Black Bow. The best bow in the game. So I gotta get that to +10. So why do I say the Hunter's Black Bow is the best bow in the game? Let me equip both of them real quick. A, it's an S scaling on dexterity. So 2 shots and I'm out of stamina on the standard bow. On Hunter's Black Bow, you get 4 shots. They fire faster. It's not fair to compare the scaling right now because that's a +5 and that is a 0. But if my goal was simply to poison enemies, which it absolutely is on this next fight, Hunter's Blackbow, just launch a volley of poison arrows at the target, and you will get your poison.
You have fought admirably on your journey, cursed undead. I am Nashandra, Queen of Drangleic. A true monarch carries the weight of their souls. The last king of this land, King Vendrick, as he was called. He found the strength to rule his people, and when the undead were born, cursed, he found more strength to face them. But in the end, he never took the true throne. Visit Vendrick. We have no need for two rulers.
Hey, so unlike a different Souls game, she's real. Doesn't take damage, but she's real. That is to say, your waifu in Dark Souls 1 is fake. Hey, I can do this again. And we're going to do this again. Hey, remember how we fought Dragon Rider at the beginning of the game? Well, here he's back with another one. Because fuck you. I did succeed getting the poison off. I wasn't actually expecting that. You fight him in this corner because he likes to break his cousin free. There's his cousin. I don't know which one I was hurting. Okay, it was that one. Dead. Once you kill one of them, this is a very easy boss fight. Especially since the archer one has no health. That's about 1,000 damage. And it's about 15, 1,500 HP.
Oh, well met, friend. Good to see you well. Yes, very.
You might have been able to summon him for that boss fight.
I journeyed from the distant east to perfect my swordsmanship. And legend has it that powerful beings
Or maybe you use him
from
for the
the
next boss fight.
This sword has been in my family for generations, and only a real man can wield it true. I may face any man or beast, but none shall be a match for my sword. This land is a right mess, eh? The king's gone. The people have a mad glint in their eyes. The land itself is overrun by terrible beasts. No better place to test my sword, eh? This land is a right mess.
Okay, you're repeating yourself. We're done here.
The king's gone.
this... I heard an enemy drop down behind me. I thought I did. Oh, no, I heard the Alon Knight shoot a destructive arrow at me. Okay. I am gonna have to homeward out of here eventually. Oh god, it's this room. Okay. Can I... Nope. Okay. We got wall ghosts. How do you do this puzzle again? Okay, no wall ghosts there. This is steps. Oh, it's mannequins. Okay. I don't know why I asked this last there. Okay, well, it saved my life. I should have switched to my bow and just popped one of them real quick. Because having them wombo combo you over and over and over again. But you have to drag one of the mannequins over to that statue. And now we do the really long run back. I'm just gonna switch to my bow now. But yeah, everything about that door that I opened, A, sucks, and B, is required for forward progress. But now, because we can fire off 4 arrows before we run out of stamina, we can just very quickly poison one of the mastodons. Really, you can very quickly poison both mastodons and then just kind of fight them as is. And because we talked to the queen, she is gone. had several answers for those mannequins, and I chose to swing my sword. See you later. Goodbye. Oh, you did not fall. Once I get my souls and I can homeward out, now that I've talked to Nassandra, I'm pretty sure that's the trigger to get the pursuers to spawn. But I'm not going to test that with all my souls just hanging out in the wild. Castle Drain Lake is really just, hey, do you want to fight an early game boss, but 2 at a time? And I don't believe the pursuers have the kindness or generosity, whatever you want to call it, to make one of the pursuers significantly weaker than the other one. I think the fight will consist of me locking onto one and then rolling around and blasting him with poison arrows until he dies. Also, you may notice I'm ignoring the entirety of this room. When I've lit that bonfire, I'll clean out this room. Until then, this room sucks. This room is very much a just throw yourself into the fray until you've achieved your goal. I don't care about going after those guys because I'm going to drop down on them in a second to fight them. Every time. We can keep doing this dance. That's totally fine. Yeah, they dropped the standard greatsword. Is around here somewhere. Which is not at all the weapon they're using. That is not the weapon they are using. I should also be using the knuckle bracer ring, but eh. See you later. If you're trying to figure out where that second knight came from, so am I. I'm literally gonna walk back down the stairs and check for a missing statue. Who? Where? This dude? Oh, right, this dude. That was the world's loudest puddle. Where'd the two dudes who attacked the corrosive come from? No. 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 You. They have a different look to them. The stone texture is visibly different, and I'm still having troubles picking it up. Hey, Poison Room, we're back again. Okay, Poison Moss is back on our hotbar just for that room. Said I wasn't gonna do it, but knuckle bracer ring. She is still there. She stays there until a while. We have to get an item very late in the game before she finally leaves. Right, wrong way. Just gonna get an arrow shot at me. As you can guess, that gate opens from the other side. This is a Dark Souls game after all. Thankfully, we died in this room. I always forget about these wall guys. Not to be confused with Fall Guys. They're much more fun. Wow, do you guys just not get poisoned? Okay, looks like they don't get poisoned. That's cool. The problem becomes separating them. I actually remember this area being really big for shade summoning. It was not uncommon to find a shade summoning sign in that room just to deal with the mannequins. Because 1v1, they're not that bad, but 2v2, they are a real pain in the butt. So I think I'm going to try grabbing my souls, homewarding out of there, and then upgrading my hunter's bow. And then I should be able to do more damage and possibly break them apart. Oh, went wide on the 4th shot. Unfortunate. Oh, I need the rat ring to poison them in 4 anyway. They're the enemies I want to despawn the most. They're just a giant wall. There's not really any nuance to fighting them. And if you try to fight them straight up, in most cases the game will just have them kill you. And that has more than made up for the cost of those arrows, just killing the enemies outside the castle. I think killing the mastodons is coming up even on those arrows. That was just all needlessly aggressive, and I got punished for it. Though I do disagree with that second hit. Disagreeing with some of the hits from these spear guys. game is giving them way more connects than they actually earn. Get our souls back. We're gonna homeward out. We're not even gonna deal with the mannequins. Who cares? Are the mannequins gonna be what finally makes me grab a shield in this playthrough? Just have them doink off the shield and not want to deal with them? Nah, because I feel like they cut through the shield. Well, hopefully you don't drop anything, because you're just being dumb. Can I pull this dude so I'm only fighting him one at a time? I mean, fighting him two at a time is not really an issue. I'm just curious if this will work. And the answer is yes. You can't just boop one with an arrow to wake him up and then fight him one-on-one. So if for some reason this room is giving you troubles, oh, I thought I got him there. A, that roll would have been way too late to accomplish anything. And B, I just did that entire fight at 0 stamina. I think that's it. I think we've made it back to the bad room. Yeah, we've made it back. What if... What if we just run into that hole because we got really close to it while bouncing off the pillar? I'm gonna use my iron arrows. How'd that dude not hit me? Item. Boost bleed resist. Let's take their big strength away from them. Oh, wow, that was, disagree. Be close enough? Yes. And that should be the big door at the bottom of the stairs. Bottom of the ladder. Old Knight Hammer. Ooh, Soul Greatsword. And some chimes. Yep, I walked through that door and knew immediately where I was. Executioner's Chariot wants revenge. Yeah, the back half of this game is where things kind of start to fall apart. I don't actually know. I've never tried. There is, I think, a few more of those around here, so I can actually check. If you do the gate, this is what you actually have to fight. These are all of his moves from the boss fight. So don't worry, you don't miss out on fighting the Executioner's Chariot if you just dink him down with arrows and make him fall into the pit. The game gives you that proper boss fight. Back up. But I don't really feel like fighting Executioner's Chariot, and I have infinite poison arrows. Well, that goes through the wall. Because I know this game. That is the backstab ring. It stops you from taking, I don't know if it's as much damage or full damage from backstabs. Let's actually check real quick. Reduces damage taken from backstabs. If you don't know why I haven't stepped down to fight this dude and instead just plinking away with arrows, you haven't been paying attention. What's the theme of Castle Drangleic? Hello, Gargoyle. How are you? Refight every single boss you fought so far. Oh! I thought he was only going to do the two-piece there. Hey, good news. We have to go through the mannequin room again. I also feel like I've lost too much health for my liking, so I'm going to use the human effort gene and get my health back. I'm hoping all those times I ran into the castle trying to grab the frozen flower are going to pay off soon and those elephants are going to be gone. They're still there, but I'm hoping. I think this might be, and part of it is my own doing, the worst stretch between bonfires. Like, I only needed to despawn all the enemies to Shrine of Winter to light the bonfire and throws an Elium Lois. Going further and getting rid of the first pack in... the first 2 packs past that area is just... It's such a long walk with nothing. So we have to get by the mannequins again. And I really can't just run past them because they will just chase you to the ends of the earth. So we need to arrow down the mannequins to kill them. We do need to kill that gargoyle. I'm pretty sure the chariot is done. I'm pretty sure he does not come back. I'm pretty sure the gargoyle also doesn't come back if we had, you know, tapped him one more time or procced crit from our bracelets. Those are the statues I was talking about for testing if eating a soul. Each of these doors and those 2 statues open up with soul energy. So if I drag the enemies next to the doors away, I can try eating a soul next to them. Preferably trading in my smooth and silky stones at the twins to get a cheap soul to trade in and not using like a soul of a proud knight or something. Yes, I did see that. Rite Aid has filed for bankruptcy. That was some Mission Impossible stuff right there. Oh, why did I spawn both of you? the second you doink off their shield, they try to retaliate with a really long wind-up. But I'll take it. That hurt. Going back down the stairs. Okay. These two bros of dude. Their chiseled physique. Get it? Statues. Castle Drain Lake is going to be a very quick move up. As there are really no deaths between the bonfires. So as soon as we get the first bonfire lit... Oh, hey, look. Can I drag you with me to... There's no boss here. Okay, no. I'm so confused by what just happened right there. Why is that a thing? So this takes you... Actually, I'll just show it because it's not the end of the world. This opens up that door. And what's beyond that door is a boss fight. So there are two boss fights right on top of each other, separated by a single enemy. You're just not supposed to see it that way, because you're supposed to take that entire loop and then it circles back on itself. Oh, I had the hiccups all of a sudden. It's the key door! Wrong key. Soul Vessel if you need to respec. Can I reach her through this? No, I can't poison her through here. Okay. We are going to pause real quick. I need to run to the restroom and refill my water bottle. So YouTube, you won't miss anything. Twitch, we'll be back in a couple minutes. Been going for almost 2 hours, so now is a good reminder to stand up, stretch, and move around a little bit. Okay, YouTube, we're back. There was also a chip pause. So the key that we just picked up goes to here. And I'm curious if... Thanks for the skull. Can I poison this guy? Oh god, they're all waking up. Well, there's more than one way to find out if you can poison an enemy. No, I'm gonna say I'm immune to poison. Ooh, nice crit. Yeah, the horse knights are kind of mean. I don't want to summon you. What I want to test is, can I take Boyd here and go fight the mimics? Not the mimics, the mannequins. Well, it is looking possible. There's a shade summon sign in this room. Huh. Yeah, just having literally anything to distract the enemies. Who is this? Oh, it's Lut. Fantastic shade. Having literally anything to distract the enemies makes the mannequin fight so much easier. Problem is, they aren't super fond of you, you know, needing to turn on the golem. Go get him. Open this door. I don't remember there being anything in here. I would be wrong. There are 2 desert sorceresses. And a wall ghost. I need to back out of here to heal. Oh god, I am in danger range again. I think that's the full Desert Sorceress set. Okay. Now we're just gonna continue our adventure with Boyd. Oh, do I have the spell repair unlocked? I do. I should start bringing that with me. That was almost the adventures of almost the end of our adventures with Boyd. As the Green Sentinels decided to hurt us. Left or right? Which one to use my mimic? It's this one. I really don't have a lot of these Lloyd talismans left. Is that? I have 2 washing poles. They have 6 durability between them. I don't like using repair powder, but I have them for a reason. Okay. We're just gonna push super deep into this level for no reason. We're gonna summon Ben Hart of Jago for the first time this game, first of 3. And now we fight the Alice in Wonderland Knight. As with all things, can I poison you? I'm pretty sure the answer is no. I'm gonna check in. Oh, no, I can poison you. Huh. Wild. Is this free damage? He summons invaders from this place. I don't remember what the requirements are. Oh my god, I'm choking. Hey Pat, how you doing? But he summons invaders for this fight. Okay, there's our first W with Ben Hart of Jago. Make sure there's no loot around here. There is a chest. Can't be a mimic because it's right after a bonfire. The difficulty goes down because it's the boss. I am gonna ride the elevator up and then homeward out. I'm just gonna show you guys what the next area is because it sucks and you just need to be aware of what's coming in the future. Because it's well and truly terrible. They give you some good old stamina recovery. Eat some plants, get stamina back. And then welcome to the shit. It's a water temple. This was the set I found behind a hidden wall early in the game, the Archdrake set, and I was surprised it was there. It was in, Last Bastille. So long ago. That's why I was surprised to see it, because these enemies are... The enemies who wear it are Shrine of Amana, really late in the game. Let me break and grab this before I forget about its existence, as I do constantly. So, A, the music in this area is great, until you kill the boss and the music stops. But you see that pile of fireflies right there? That's your indicator of an enemy. And you're in water, so you're slower than dirt. have to look down because you can't see where the cliffs are. Twinkling Titanite's actually fantastic. I think that's the last one we need for our greatsword. So we are going to now farm out Castle Drang Lake. I'll need to put cast light back on my my spell bar, because there's some cool stuff that they've hidden on paths that you need a torch, and I just don't feel like carrying around a torch in this area. So I'll just use cast light and repair. My lightning miracles, despite being an area full of water, are not going to do me a lot of good here. Oh, the elevator's going back up. I don't need to ride it all the way. I can just homeward as it goes up, and it'll finish the trip later. Stand back up. Switch to the Jester Tights. Sit back down. Ignore your existence.
You've been well.
Bleed and poison stone. I have enough of those. I'm good.
No interest.
Oh, I'd give...
So we want... fully upgrade my sword. Fully upgrade the Hunter's Black Bow. I'm not really using anything else right now.
I'll be around.
The chime takes Twinkling Titanite, and upgrading the chime for what we use it for is kind of a waste. Oh, the scythe. Absolutely. The Black Scorpion Stinger from killing Man Scorpion Tark. Hate Shield from killing Pate. Creighton's armor. The Saint set. Targray's armor. She sells all the gear from NPCs we kill.
You need up.
He sells all of the armor from bosses that we kill. So, Smelter Demon set, Lost Sinner set. Lost Sinner set, yeah, increases the power of your pyromancy. I was like, I knew there was a weird one in there. The Looking Glass Knight.
Are you sure?
So we have a few different stops to make. We need to speak to the twins to drop off all of our drops. We need to speak to Gavlin to sell all of our crap. We need to speak to Strayed to see if I can buy any more spells. Wrong way. That's the old ladies, not the twins. Alternatively, That's the crones and not the crows.
Yes!
Leave one, yes. Leave one, yes. Leave yes. Leave one, 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 yes. Well, healed a little bit there. Mundane stone, lead stone. Chandler's trident. Hey, I got the Chandler's trident finally. The white ring. Petrified dragon bone. A second old whip, now that we don't need it anymore. Another titanite slab. And the Chandler's Trident is the classic Dark Souls 1 weapon. Where you use it right before a boss fight as part of your opening rotation. To give you a damage buff, you fight the boss, and then when it drops off, you just keep fighting the boss. This isn't Final Fantasy where we are worried about our 2-minute rotation. You buff once and you call it a day. Because if you think a boss is gonna let you do that animation in the boss fight, you are crazy. Still nothing there. Okay. And Doors of Pharos. There. Your cooldowns can suffer. You don't have to worry about cooldowns in Dark Souls. You just have to worry about staying alive. Dark Souls is the epitome of a gray parse is still a clear. I got 10 Mastodon Greatswords, and none of them are from Mastodons. I got 11 Zweihanders. Oh, it's a poison thrusting sword. Neat. So many bandit axes. So many great sights. I should play around with that scythe and see if it's any fun. See what his moveset looks like. Oh, I should also talk to Straight and see if I can buy the Scythe of the Forsworn yet. Don't worry, I have duplicate armor drops. I'm just trying to find out where they are. The hat increases your soul gain. Yeah, this entire set increases your soul gains. So you can really just lay into increased soul gains by just wearing that entire set. But I think you get better returns by mixing in the Jester's Gloves, the hat and cloak of the PvP guild, and then the Merchant's Pants.
Many dear.
Okay. Those were definitely not there before, and they were definitely added because I bought things from him. So we want to hold on to that one for the use in science.
Is that a shard you found? Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
the other magic stick. Now, you can actually, because we've made it to the Shrine of Amana, you can see all the remaining bonfires. You can see the one that we don't have unlocked yet. Are there 5 bonfires in Broom Tower? Oh, it sucks. I'm glad Shulva's the reasonable one with 3 locations. So Shulva's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 5, 6. So Sanctum City is actually the worst with 7 bonfires. Oh, I wanted to check one more thing. Reinforced armor. That takes twinkling. Okay. This takes regular. Okay, we went from 48 to 89. I'll take that as pretty good gains. And then Jester Hat. 34.
I'll be around.
This is our outfit. We might as well reinforce it to +10. Let's start putting on some defense. And I know the butterfly tights are Twinkling Titanite as well. But I may just move over entirely to Jester Tights. Or, where is... I guess I didn't get them. I guess I didn't get the Merchant's Tights. But having fall reducing pants is always a plus. Because there's a lot of just stupid pop off a ledge to go fight an enemy to make the loop work cleaner that I do. So fall control pants are a plus. And we have two casts of repair and 3 casts of magic weapon. Why did I bring magic weapon? I just wanted extra damage. Yeah, this setup's fine. Okay, I forgot I upgraded the black bow to +10, and I was confused where all that damage was coming from. Does poison kill now? Poison is fatal. Okay. And I think that one drop made up the cost of all of those arrows I fired. And I am feeling the +1 on this greatsword. +1, Ring of Thorns plus Ring of Blades? Ring of Blades +1. Yeah, I am feeling that damage increase. Is this 3 or 4 hits to kill? 4. Still 4 hits to kill. But it does kill in 2 backstabs. Okay, have I progressed far enough that this god-awful fight will trigger? Use rotten pine resin. Is that something I'm remembering from original Dark Souls 2? The 2 pursuer fights in the courtyard? One, two, three, four. Let's kill them. You take 1 hit in the process, but it does kill them. Okay, now we can test Bobby's question with some careful positioning. Okay, yeah. I do move this area to New Game Plus and New Game Plus 2. So yeah, that could be possible. Because the ghost that I keep walking past, in New Game Plus 2, he sells some spells. Okay, I want to drag this enemy away from the door. And then I want to try eating a soul. No, okay. upgrade the bonfire. You need to finish the game, beat Nissandra. We'll check back in after we beat Nissandra, but I think it might be New Game Plus. I have literally 1 HP. I don't remember if the Ruin Knights are one and done, or you have to kill them a bunch. Yeah, I see you, Ruin Knight. Come over here, fight me. Can I poison you? Drop your shield. Do an attack. Wrong way to dodge that attack. I can poison you. Okay. Oh, I hate Ruin Knights so much. I don't know why they cranked those enemies up to 11. Oh good, a Mastodon Greatsword. This is probably another Ruin Knight. Yep. In these confined spaces, they die fairly quickly, but they're still annoying. Thank you for spawning next to this golem. He just lights a torch. But, you know, we like torches. Again, he just lights a torch, but we like torches. Oh, that revealed a summon sign. Let's go, Bashful Ray. You're gonna help me fight. Hey, if you're wondering why that one has a fog door, it's because that one's important. Hey, can you believe it? There's another Ruined Sentinel in here. I can't believe it. Really? None of these are... Unfortunate. Bashful Ray, I'm gonna need you to leave. Come on. Come on, Royal Soldier. I need to borrow your corpse. Well, actually, I don't need to borrow your corpse. I need to borrow your spiritual essence. The corpse is just a bonus. Deserved that. That was full in on greed. And as I said, this one's important. The floor breaks. Oh god, was something behind me? No. Yep. Full Ferrum set, aka the title set for this game. How long has that bonfire been there? I don't recall that bonfire at all. Hey, old man in a wheelchair.
We meet again, young undead. You have the look of a true seeker. I am Dark Diver Grandal, Seeker of Dark, Giver of Dark. If you seek true dark, I will grant it to you, as much as you desire. Well then, is dark what you wish for?
Yep, we'll join the pilgrims.
The dark chasm beckons you. Those drawn to the dark are destined to seek it. Finally, now, young.
You sell 3 human effigies and you sell... Oh, Profound Still. Yeah, this is a super useful hex. Incredibly useful hex.
The embrace of the... May the dark shine.
So we speak with Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, and he tells us that Kingdom Hearts is darkness. So we go into the old chasm. And we fully repair our gear. We take off the poison ring and we put on extend spell duration. Where is extend spell duration? So this area is really cool. There's all this little fun water. Can't see where you're going. And then you pop on through here next to this nice little waterfall. And there's Hovel the Rock. Because... fuck you. Everyone who's ever fought Hovel the Rock went, you know what that fight needs? Tighter quarters. Okay, we go back to the bow, because that poison worked out really well for us. And that's why we didn't push too far forward, because there is another invader. It's Ricard! And he's got help. Yeah, needless to say, this entire area sucks. I'm gonna bring Cast Light with me. We're gonna try that one more time. So the setup is grab Bashful Ray to help clear out that room, because guess what? All of those enemies respawn. I'm just now remembering even the Ruined Sentinel respawns, which is super fun. We need to get past Hovel. We need to get past Ricard. There's the spirit off to the side who is casting Soul Spear. They can probably get popped with standard iron arrows. I don't think I need to use anything special to kill them. I have so many poison arrows and they're so cheap. I could just tag them with poison arrows and call it a day. Elephant's still here. It is still time for Elephant the Elephant. Okay, and I think what we determined last time is I can just ignore their existence and they will die to poison. Nope, they survive on one. Dark Spirit Forlorn. Okay. We have hope. It's the correct Dark Spirit Forlorn. What does it take to poison you? I know I can. I'm expecting there to be a fog wall behind you. There it is. Found it. Hey, guess what? I can't poison this guy. Ooh, spicy headshot. The reason I didn't want to fight him is because that scythe has a very mean combo, and I didn't want to see if it scales to the DLC or not. Wasn't interested in finding out. Good whiff there, buddy. Good whiff. I don't remember. I think you put bleed on Scythe of the Forlorn. And then it just bleed plus 10 and you just go whack people. Real good. Oh, I think 3 hits is kill. Yeah, okay. There's still 4, even with my gauntlet crit going off. Doink. I don't actually think I'll be able to grab Bashful Ray. If I just walk. Yeah, that'll aggro all 4 of them if I walk over to Bashful Ray. That is to say, Bashful Ray is bait. Hit too close to an enemy. Okay. That was all very mean. Hey, remember when this game was nice enough that it didn't respawn the Executioner's Chariot? Okay, I can get back in there. I have enough health to survive a hit. I just woke up a statue, didn't I? Yep. Okay, now to demonstrate the absolute worst part. Gear's repaired. Drop down. This idiot's here. Okay, I have to take off the skirt again, because to go back into this...
Fine, not, yeah. Most of it, if you...
You have to give a human effigy every time you want to open the portal.
May the dark.
There is not an infinite number of human effigies in this game. Unless you make some very deliberate choices, there is a finite number of attempts for this. It's, unfortunately, it's a just get good situation. Because there is a boss at the end of this. You got both of those off before dying. That's super mean, Hovel. Yeah, if you want to get all the hexes, you have to defeat Dark Lurker. Ricard, I need you to stay in your hole. Did not stay in his hole. And the tracking on Ricard's multi-hit is so mean. They're infinite spawns. I think technically you can despawn them. But you're wasting 15 of your human effigies. And there's 3 of these areas. I mean, that could have been a good use of something like Force. Of you bait them over to that small pathway and then you hit them with emit force to launch them into the pit. Which is probably what I'm gonna do. Line the enemy up in front of the pit and launch them with emit force. And you know, this isn't a case of me doing my usual thing of mixing up emit force and force. Emit force is a directional knockback, so it'd be safer for this strategy. Could always try it. Clear out all of these enemies, use homeward. You know, pull the bonfire forward, the entire point of this challenge. Because unfortunately, we are losing a lot of weapon durability cleaning out those rune sentinels. Weapon durability and Estus charges. So, if I could get rid of them, that would greatly benefit us for doing Dark Diver. Okay, that's everybody for the bonfire at the bottom of the ladder. Tune spells, repair for right now we want repair. Cast light is super useful in that area. We're just gonna get rid of Homeward for emit force. I mean, we could also use Ricard's Rapier against him, because we have a +10 version. And I could put, like, bleed serum on it and try and hit him with the special attack. But it's probably better to replace the Ring of Soul up with a more useful ring. We're gonna switch the Soul Up ring to the Bracing ring. Yeah, I just want to take 8% more damage on a combo that kills me outright. Do the Ring of Steel protection. Put your shield down. Okay, so Knuckle Bracing Ring to get us there. Still mostly intact. Goal is going to be to emit force when they're on the bridge with the waterfall and try and launch them off the side. Yeah, I guess that is the goal. I have no clue how well it's gonna work, but... If that's the strategy that gets the W, that's the strategy that gets the W. Okay, we're making progress. The door guard is no longer there, which means the dude at the top of the ladder should also no longer be there. Yes, okay, cool. And I just got rid of my homeward. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, these rune sentinels are super mean. Oh, especially if they do that attack. Ugh, I don't like that. Okay, we are going to use an orange juice here. Pull that ruined sentinel over here, please, away from the knights that have yet to spawn. Slow and steady and all that nonsense. Look over there at that ruined sentinel. Don't look at that ruined sentinel. Don't let him see you. Okay, draw him out. While it may look like I'm trying to keep everybody on the same cycle by just doing mass murder of this room, the two door guards to the correct exit are on a different cycle entirely. wasn't a backstab on this dude? Disagree.
Fat na ya.
Yep.
A mouse to if.
Let's waste another human effigy.
May the
Cast light. Oh wow, you did not care about that one bit. Hello? Find him? Okay, now it's a question of who's hiding behind what corner. So those dudes die in 3, so they're not a threat. That, I believe, was the exit over there. Oh, right, the other half of the gimmick of the dark. I thought that was a wall that I could safely press against. Yeah, you just stay over there and get poisoned. This is typically how you deal with the dark, by the way. You just... You just poison them and let them be. And then you drop into the pit. And you've beaten the dark.
The dark beset upon you runs deeper than I had imagined. Let us see just how much dark you can endure. You have seen dark that has existed from times long past. What once was a great void of darkness became but fragments. But slowly, the scattered fragments grew, absorbing all things. It is we who will be pilgrims to these sacred
After Dark
sites.
Lurker, yes, this man's gonna die. But Dark Lurker has to die first.
May the dark.
I remember why there's a bonfire down here. Because there's no way out of this hole. Okay, let's go buy the Forlorn Scythe real quick.
So, if you bigger. Fever, do you ring?
Oh, hey. I've given you a lot of stuff.
Cursed one.
Thank you. Put them on and stop being so weak. So this is the little dude's scythe. Has a... I was gonna say it has a fairly standard. It has the standard scythe moveset. And then you go over here to Scythe of the Forlorn, which A, looks real cool. And it does not have the standard moveset. And that combination right there, light, heavy on two-handed, is real mean. You rack up a lot of hits real quick.
Bearer of the...
I'm like 90% certain these use twinkling, but I'm gonna check. Yeah, they use twinkling titanite.
Hey, you wouldn't bel... I thought at least here in the middle of no... Huh? Don't ask me what happened. What?
Okay, let's fix my souls. Now that we are done with that area. Not souls, spells. Spells. Take all of this off. Homework back. 42, still can't use that. Repair. We'll leave the cast light. travel to... Let's keep... We just want to push through to get that next bonfire. And then it becomes pushing through the room with all of the rune sentinels to get progress there, which is going to be a real pain in the ass. Three and a half hours. I think this is going to be my last loop. And then I'm just going to try and push through Castle Drain Lake offline. Tomorrow's stream should be Kingdom Hearts randomizer. Wednesday stream will be back in Dark Souls for Shrine of Amana. Thursday stream, I have no clue. And then Friday, we will again be back in Dark Souls. Oh, you jumped in front of the other guy. Okay. I was like, why isn't the other guy poisoned, and why did you only take 3 arrows? And then you just died of poison because you've taken a bunch of extra arrows. Okay. None of these guys despawned? Well, I guess I was running past them. How many trips into the castle did I make just running past that? So I feel like it doesn't really work on the elephants, but I guess it does, because they're still here and the door guard that is non-optional is gone. One heck of a shield, man. Would have been a great use of the mid-force if I still had it, just to shove that guy off the ledge. We're almost to 500 million soul memory. It's a lot of souls. That's a lot of souls. Okay. Let's see how many deaths that was. We started at 128. Do, do, do. 134. We died 6 times this stream. But we beat all of the bosses in Castle Drain Lake. Now just comes the fun part of despawning every single boss in Castle Drain Lake. Sorry, no, I guess boss is technically correct because I still have all those rune sentinels. And I still have those 2 mannequins that are definitely bosses. Actually, with the bow dealing 5 times the damage it dealt prior, the mannequins will probably die very quickly. I'm gonna buy iron arrows though. I really don't have that many. I also haven't found the other ember for McDuff yet. Which to me is wild. Okay. One last thing before the stream is over. Come over here and I go to... We go to equipment, and we go to weapons, Reapers, Scythe of the Forlorn, best infused with bleed, go to great swords. Okay. There's no definitive best upgrade for my greatsword. So at +5, it's 280, which is what we're at now. Magic is... Someone said they corrected the chart. It's 186, 186. Fire. Dark. The problem is it loses its A scaling and dexterity for every infusion. So infusing it really hurts it. Unless you want to do something like infuse it with dark and then put on all the way down here, the dark clutch ring. Let's see how much that actually helps. So I could drop my scaling to a B and then put on the dark clutch ring and get 30 extra damage out of that. Oh, it's dropped it down to from a... Never mind, it drops it down from an A to a C. What does that look like in practice? Okay. I have a bunch of upgrade mats, so I'm not super worried about it. This is... $270 plus 132. Fuse weapon. How many mundane stones do I have? Enough. I just got one. It is now 189 plus 54. So I've lost 150 damage. Okay. I gained 68 damage, and if I do... I gain almost 100 damage doing this. Okay, one quick poke in Shaded Woods. We're gonna slap the dudes at the entrance and see what happens. One more lap, one more time. We also take more damage now because of the Dark Clutch Ring. So I guess I'll get rid of our... Well, I don't need the Knuckle Bracer Ring. I'm doing one lap. We are now at the mercy of... My clock broke because I'm on the wrong tab. We are now at the mercy of we take more damage. I'm gonna get up there and all the enemies are despawned and it's just gonna be crying sadness because we were trying to do something and okay, cool, they're still there. Seems pretty close to the same amount of damage. So the first swing on these guys was 333, I believe. Okay. Might be onto something here. Yeah, they go down in 3. We've made progress. I probably won't undo it, but we are committing a lot to just... We'll never get hit. And that doesn't seem like the smartest game plan. But it is a game plan. Okay, so we're gonna call it there. Wednesday we'll be back in Dark Souls. Tuesday we will be playing Kingdom Hearts instead. YouTube, if you've made it this far, thank you for sticking around. Make sure to hit all the buttons that matter, like, comment, subscribe, yada yada. All those good stuff. And I will catch YouTube on the next video.